welcome to the video. Right, this video is going to be from an Everton fan. Let me just turn you around. There we go. Looking really good, doesn't it, stadium? I'll turn you back around. Yeah, bit of a camera delay. Yes, this one is going to be an interview with an Everton fan. Just going to ask them some questions on different subjects as well, obviously regarding Everton. If you're liking the video's presence, please consider subscribing. Hit that like button for me. Right, let's get to it. Right, here we go then. This is an interview with Kyle regarding Everton. So, Kyle, how long have you supported Everton?
Supported them since the day I was born. My dad was an Everton fan. Had a little shop up in Duke Street. He used to paint that with Everton blue and all have the Everton teddy bears in the windows and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's been since the day I was born. Blood in the veins. Never will. Always will. Never go away.
Good stuff. What do you think of the 10 points deduction to Everton?
Well, I think it's unfair. I mean, I understand that it has to be done, but I think it's unfair that it's being given to us, especially mid-season, when there's teams like Man City and Chelsea who are also doing these same laws and penalties that they're breaking, and they're not getting the point deductions. But it seems to me that Everton's taking all the rap for it, and even this now new 10-point deduction that we could get, if they give this to us this season, they'll destroy our season. We'll be out the Premier League. It's just. I think it's unfair. Pretty much, really.
No, that's a good point. We agree with you on that one. What do you think of your new stadium then, in the background?
Well, better than good. I mean, Goodison will always be there. The historical purposes around Goodison, and I love Goodison. I've visited it many times, but I think we need that new stadium to try and maybe bring us into a new Everton era. Maybe try and get us to be a better team, hopefully. Bigger stadium, more fans, I think it's a lovely stadium. I can't wait to visit myself.
Do you think, like, for this area where it is, it'll bring in more, like, business, like, local, like, economy, so to speak?
Like, we just sort of put down there, I think it'll bring a lot more tourists for that. But because the stadium is so much bigger, we won't be able to fit more people inside the stadium, plus to be able to bring more people over, like away fans. And, again, give us good, for the economy of Liverpool. I think it'll give us more business for Liverpool as well as the Everton Stadium itself.
Right, okay. No, they're all valid points, aren't they? Where do you think in the Premier League Everton will be when the season ends, roughly?
Well, with the 10-point deduction, I didn't think we'd be fighting relegation. We shouldn't be fighting relegation at this point. 10-point deduction has put us there, but I think we are going to be fighting relegation again. I think this 10-point deduction has really dampened the spirits of Everton and the fans. And I think if they give us this 10-point deduction again, this new one, I don't think they'll give us it this season, but if they do, we're destroyed, we're done. We're out the season. But I can see us being where we are now. I think they'll just be, again, fighting that relegation like we did against Palace last year. And then, the last year before that, we'll be fighting it for Bournemouth. It's going to be a tough season again.
Yeah, okay. Will you visit the new stadium once it's all completed?
Yes, I will be. And I've also got myself a little plaque outside Everton Stadium on the ground, bought it for me and the kids with our names. That'll be there forever. So yeah, I'll be definitely visiting the new stadium.
Yeah.
When it's built.
Good stuff. Have you got any Red fans in your same household?
Yeah. Got my brother who's a Liverpool fan. And if that derby was on, we'd be constantly fighting. My mum would even pray for a draw, because she knew if it was a draw we'd be fine. But if one or the other, usually Liverpool would win, but we'd constantly be fighting, full on fighting, like punching each other over it. So yeah.
Yeah, it does cause friction. I don't know if any of my viewers know. I don't know if I've mentioned it actually, but I'm actually a Red fan myself. Don't think I've mentioned it, but yeah, I do a lot of videos on the new stadium. But yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? It's all good, I suppose. Who is currently Everton's best player in your opinion?
There's got to be Calvert-Lewin, hasn't it? I mean, there's chances he's had during games that could be game winners, where he's not hitting goals that are possible sitters. But yeah, it's got to be Calvert-Lewin, hasn't it? I mean, hopefully he can come out of his shell a bit more during the season. Maybe when we get into the new stadium, come out of his shell a bit more. But yeah, Calvert-Lewin.
Okay. Who would be your ideal strikers if you could choose for Everton?
I love Haaland. Haaland's fantastic. I mean, imagine Haaland at Everton. I mean, be a dream. Haaland, maybe Gabriel Jesus. Yeah, I mean, it'd be like out over Charleston back. Maybe I know he's a bit of a traitor leaving us, but I'd love to have him back in the squad. I don't think he ever will, but yeah, it'd be Haaland for me.
Okay. And my final question is: do you watch the stadium build by drone videos?
I do. Since we've met each other, we've been watching, and I have you followed on YouTube and TikTok, and I watch your videos from there. Because I like to see the upgrowth of Everton Stadium and see how it's going and stuff, and see what's going on with it. So yeah, I do watch it.
Okay, nice one. Do you think the stadium will be so? From what I've heard, it's meant to be completed by, I think it's around
Next
about.
year, isn't it?
I've heard possibly December this year. Yeah. Do you think that will happen, or do you think that's a bit over exaggerated?
The stadium looks like it's nearly ready.
Yeah.
And they're cladding on at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'd hope it was, but it depends with this weather and the winds. Possible delays could possibly be, into maybe January next year. But I'm hoping it's done for the next season. Hopefully we can get in there next season. But yeah, fingers crossed. I hope it is done for next season. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Cal. Thanks very much for that one. Let me just turn you around.
That's a wrap.
And there we go. That's just another perspective from an Everton fan. If you're enjoying the content at the moment, please hit that like button and also the notification bell as well. And thank you very much for watching. Catch you all on the next one.